Hello, hi. My name is Mercury.co.uk and I am from Newcastle upon Tyne and I am an MX Drag 2022 finalist.
Hi, Mercury.
Hello, Adina.
Look at us pretending like we don't know each other.
It's not like we've known each other for like years.
Literally that. How are you doing?
I am fabulous. I am running on caffeine and Red Bull.
What, Mx Drag England?
Yes.
What made you enter?
A combination of you because obviously we know each other, and you said how fun it was and it looked like a good time, and also I thought it was time after doing like Drag Idol that I could use my platform to do some good and also to give myself a new challenge as well, which was because I like to challenge myself. I like to have peaks and valleys too. Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to out of kind of all the categories and the fundraising and things like that? What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to being able to fundraise, especially for the Charlie Carter Foundation, because although I'm not like a child person, I personally do not want my own children. However, especially when the founder was telling us the story of why they started the charity, it like kind of, I was like sat there in the little room and I was like trying not to like have a tearful moment. I'm also excited to look stunning because I know that's one thing I can try and do.
No, you can always look stunning.
Well, dear, so can you.
Not on today.
It's very business.
It's very business, lady. Yes. Ladies who lunch. Out of all the categories, what would you say you're most nervous about?
As in like the runway categories?
Runway categories or just in general, what you have to do?
Is it bad to say none of them?
No.
Like, I'm really not nervous. Like, it takes a lot to make me feel nervous.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. Like, and obviously, like you said, this is different from Drag Idol, whereas Drag Idol, I felt the pressure. But, like, with this, it feels like we're here to have a good time, we're here to raise money for charity, and that's like, and be together. Like, I know it's a competition.
Yeah.
But, like, a title, a crown. Lovely, fabulous. But actually using our platforms that we have, and you have many of them, many there.
Love a platform.
Is like, it's more important. Like, drag is fun and everything. Like, we know how fun it can be and how amazing it can be. But like, we now have like this influence and power.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's what I would like to do. You know?
It kind of leads into my next question, which is what, obviously you have your fundraising and we have our two charities that we're fundraising for, but what would you like to use your platform for?
Well, as you all know, this year, we have your lovely trans daughter, Layla, and I want to be able to, because when Layla was talking about the struggles of how long you have to wait for like HRT and everything, like when I applied and we were asked about what other platforms beyond obviously the charities we kind of want to mascot for, I guess you could say. I said I wanted to, if I could, help us at some point, even at any point in the future, for us to raise money to help other trans people, like get through their HRT and their appointments like easier, because privately it's expensive.
Yeah,
it's like
very
so
expensive one.
Yeah, like you shouldn't have to wait to be yourself, really, because waiting does not help.
No, and look at us.
I mean,
we get to be we get to be our version of ourselves.
Our version of ourselves. That's
Very that.
The power of drag and makeup. Too.
So flipping the lid a little, what does pride mean to you?
Pride to me is the celebration of all things queer, not just gay men in like naked in harnesses, not just drag queens on floats. We also love to see it. But like the like power that we hold, because to me when you're queer, you kind of be outside of the restriction. You have the power to move beyond the restrictions that are applied to you in society, from like heteronormative like boundaries and everything of what you should wear, what you should do, how you should speak, how you should act, and like to me, pride is like the physical gathering of pride is great, but the overall arching thing of pride is, to be honest, it
could be improved on.
I have hope where it's all going. I have hope.
Mm-hmm.
Because of people like my age
Mm-hmm.
and from my generation, like, we're striving to not feel so restricted and to help free other people of restrictions of like life.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that absolutely makes sense.
But I'm blessed because I've got a very understanding family.
Mm-hmm.
I've got very understanding friends.
And we do have to be understanding.
Yeah. Because I'm a very meta person.
Yes.
I overthink and I talk weird and I make weird noises, but
Despite I love you though.
well, I mean, I love yous for putting up with that, to be fair, because like the stuff I couldn't do when I was like 8, I'm like, I'll do it now.
Yeah, absolutely. So, sticking to that pride theme, what would you say is your proudest achievement so far in your life?
In my life, oh. I was going to say something funny. I was going to say not killing myself.
I mean, that's a good place to start.
Because like, I went through like a weird thing when I was younger. I know I was saying that as a joke, but it's also kind of serious. Because I went through like a thing when I was younger where I was very close to doing that. Because of bullying and like homophobia and not understanding the type of person that I was when I was like 14. But taken away from the moving away from like the negative impact of like that and everything, I would say finding love as like an LGBT person, because sometimes it's really hard.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah. I get that. I think, to be fair, that's two things that you should be proud of there. As you find love, obviously, we all know our
Travesty.
We all know travesty, and we love Trav. But also actually...
Do we though?
Well, I love Trav. I don't know about you, but I do.
I mean, I'm contractually obligated to
Absolutely. But I think actually what is important, and I know that as drag queens we use humour a lot, but what you said there is actually really important. I think that's something that will also touch other people, is the fact that maybe at 14 you weren't feeling great about yourself and where you were.
Yeah.
And now you're literally sat in front of a camera, painted green, like some futuristic yet retro sci-fi delight, and you're still here.
Yeah.
And it falls in, and listen, we all laugh at the cheesiness and the over-Americanness of it gets better, but you are kind of living proof that it does.
Yeah, to be fair, or worse. Mental health. Or worse, we'll never know until I'm, dead. But like, yeah, like, I think I've kind of like it's like that battle that you have when you're growing up being queer about trying to compromise between what everybody else wants you to have and what you want to have. You know what I mean? And I think I won that battle.
I think you did, and I think it's something to be very proud of.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for sharing it with us.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
It's fine. I share more on onlyfans.com.
I was fully there with you there. I was like,
yes.
She's got an OnlyFans that so many of my friends do that I'm just assuming that everybody does now.
I did have one.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, we all did at one point, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I've got a random question for you that you're going to pick, but I will read it because I wrote it and my writing's terrible. Pick a random question.
Did you write it with an accent?
Yes, I think so.
We'll give that a go.
Right. So your random question is, would you rather have toes for fingers or fingers for toes?
Oh, I think it'd be better having fingers for toes because you could pick more up as well because you'd be able to, I would assume, be able to grip everything. So then you do multiple things, I guess. Like, because like with your hands, obviously you can grip all the stuff.
Yeah.
But if you had toes on your feet, fingers on your toes, you'd be able to like maybe, because like apes.
That's a very good answer. I actually agree with your answer. I'm not going to give a different answer. I agree with your answer.
Because I think it would make things easier. Like if you're trying to reach for something, you'd be like use your foot one way to grab something, and then use your hand to grab the other way.
Absolutely.
Practicality, honestly, logistics.
Brains as well as beauty.
Well. That's sometimes debatable.
Most of the time.
Sometimes.
Well, listen, Mercury, best of luck in the competition. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I love you, Babby.
I love you too.
Best of luck.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.